Now, anybody that remember Making the Band, the very first Making the Band, they came on MTV. We were all hooked to our TV sets with Making the Band. You know, they had Puffy, you know, put it together. He had these, you know, young men and women come together, had a competition. They gonna have a group, end of the group called The Band. People came from multiple parts of the country. They ended up putting out a record called Too Hot for TV. You can listen to it on any kind of streaming platform. I liked the record. I thought the record was good. Well, they didn't come out with another record. We never understood why, but Bad Boy Records, which was ran by Puffy, everybody always said, don't go to Bad Boy because they're going to suffer the Bad Boy curse. Because every person they go to Bad Boy and they fall out, whatever it may be with Puffy, you never see him no more. They can't do nothing. And Freddy P, he was part of, you know, the band, right? Brother was a good rapper. I really like Fred. You know what I'm saying? And you never seen Fred after that. I'm like, I know a brother that cold rapping not gonna just disappear from somewhere. Well, then Freddie didn't put out a video, you know, years later. And I think what Freddie had to say, it needs to be played in its entirety to really get it. Because if I cut up the thing, you're really not gonna get fully what the brother trying to say. And I think that brother deserves to have it, the whole video, you know, put out there publicly more than what he have. But let's go ahead and roll that clip with what Freddie P said about everything Puffy did to him. Let's roll that.
It's this Puffy. And my main reason why I really hate life, dog. Like, people don't even understand. Like, I don't even give a f. I've never been to a point where I've thought of suicide my whole life. Never. Nigga, I'm a gangster. You know, I partake in my share of street things that might occur. I apologize for my sins every night. But me personally, my own life, the thought alone, I was telling my dog, I'm like, I don't even know how I started thinking like that. Because it done got so bad where I done had it all and fell to the bottom. How do you come back from that when you battling a giant? It's like no matter what you do, it ain't got nothing to do with your skill no more, because your skill is 90% better than any that's out there right now, and the world knows it. But it ain't your skill, because you can't even get where you going, because of the world is built on relationships. So if a with you, that's saying they don't f Diddy. That's basically Khaled, Ross, all chose. You think I don't know them? They never gave me a verse. They never did. Not when I first seen Ross, man. After that, nigga said, I love you, man. You know what you did for our city? I love you, man. In the middle of the club, my nigga. They ain't never gave me, they ain't never called back and say, hey, man, like real niggas supposed to. Every artist in Miami look out for each other. You ever seen anyone do anything for me? Them niggas got their deal on the strength of me, man. Khaled, them and Diddy relationship is built off me, man. That's why them niggas don't fuck with me. That's why they can't fuck with me. Them niggas love, I had love, man. I was the only nigga screaming Khaled name when he wasn't shit, bro. Every city too, every radio station, every event. Khaled the #1 DJ with me, cause I'm a real nigga like that. Ross was my favorite rapper before he ever fucking touched the Diddy hand. But notice how after the band, Diddy put his hands on him a few months later. Oh, he wanna be there because that was a spit in my face, because me and him know what happened. Me and him had the conversation inside the office. I know what was supposed to take on. I just don't come from where I can be purchased, man. I ain't come from that, man. I came from, man, sleeping on dirty clothes, man. I used to fill up my clothes. We used to sleep on pillowcases, man. I used to we used to wash our clothes out, hang them in the bathroom, go to school, mildew money. So I can't be purchased, bro. I've been through a lot. My family been through a lot, bro. For 20 years, man, it's like, and people like, oh, why you ain't? Cause bro, anybody that signed me, basically, I can't prove that this nigga know me, but I can see through my peers' actions how a like Khaled can't even with me. He can't even if he want to. And I'll ask you after, say, oh damn, Khaled, when we got beef. Damn, Ricky, why you cutting checks to all these other niggas? Ain't now one artist Ricky Ross ever signed with me, man. I went through 40,000, man. Ain't now nigga signed that can go through 40,000, man. Ain't now nigga Kanye signed that can run through 40,000. Ain't now none of these niggas ever signed that can run through 40,000, man. And be noticed by a nigga who sold 80 million records. You can't take away what we done already. I done been through a lot, dog. And after some time, you just get tired, bro. You just get tired. I had to find more reasons to live this shit. I want step kids or something, dog. Cause my son grown. And seeing him happy, seeing him be successful is the last thing I want on earth. Y'all don't know, I've contemplated suicide because I love God. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of earth, man. I want somebody to take my life, bro. I asked God to take my life, bro. I don't want to do it. Because the shit I've been through. I step on shit. No problem. I told my son the other day, I said, you know how good I feel knowing you don't have to come up in a life where you got to pray for your sins. Boy, you don't have to worry about it. I said, dog. I've been through a lot. I've been praying for my forgiveness for my whole life. I don't know no other way. I don't know what it feels to be a good citizen. I don't know that shit, dog. I never had that money. From 13, we've been providing on our own, dog. Big gangsters. My mama's kids. We ain't had no daddies, all that shit y'all need. We ain't got all that, man. My big brothers was my daddy, dog. And we learned along the way. So I came up in a life where shooting is normal, robbing is normal. That's my son don't have to go through that. He can be a citizen. He can go do anything in this world. He can be a pilot. My son can be a pilot. I think I give a fuck about these. It ain't even about money no more. This shit is about money, gang. Cause can't no money make me happy. My dog asked me the other day, he like, what'll make you happy, bro? I'm like, I don't even know, man. I like doing for people. I just like to be able to be there for, I just love to be there for people. That's what made me happy from day one. That's why I even did it, man. I don't give a fuck about no music, man. God gave me this talent. This talent is given, bro. You can't take that from me, bro. I do this shit y'all work hard on, I do in 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes. It take a lot to do this video. I don't even know if I'm gonna release it, but I needed this for my sanity. I had to just break away and talk to myself real quick. But people don't know what I've been through. To be at your highest peak and have it snatched away from you because you don't want to kiss. And man, we all black people, man. Black people continue to step on each other and hold each other down. And that shit for people mental. I'm running there and blow your shit loose, bro. I don't give a fuck. Do you really want to be in a situation where you make a man that mad, dog? Where you taking from a man's family where I gotta sell dope for 20 years and survive in these streets and still don't have a felony money. I had my freedom almost taken away from me several times, dog. You hear me? Trying to survive, my nigga. You can't go get no job. You just want to be regular sometimes. You can't even go get a job. You walk in the job, hey, it's Freddy P. What's up, boy? You gotta back up out of what the f. You can't even be a regular human no more after some shit like that. But he don't know nothing about that because he don't come from this shit. He don't come from this shit for real. Like that don't come from this shit. Like that don't think about all about hurting. Getting gain, power. You gonna die horribly, man. You niggas gonna die horribly. Test cancer something, man. God gonna get you, man. Cause you God hard, man. You got a nigga like me don't even care about no money. I would have did way more for my city than even any one of these niggas did. Cause I'm from Liberty City. I'm from Overtown. Them niggas just shoot videos though. Them niggas they never did shit against it. William Paul. Them niggas never built no homes for the homeless. They did nothing I would have did. Them niggas exploited my city. They exploited the culture. Y'all don't know. I'm just telling y'all, man. Be mindful, dog. Appreciate what you got, man. But you're not God, bro. When God put you on a mission to change people's lives, you do what he asks you to do. and you'll be rewarded. At 900 million, you still at 9. Kanye done passed you. Jay done passed you. Cause they don't practice bad business like that. They ain't stepping on each other to get where they gotta go. You look at Jay-Z. Dame made millions. Bean made millions. All them niggas around made real money. Niggas ain't made 200,000 with you. But you done made over 60, 70 million off, 70 million off us. And we ain't make 200,000 a piece off you. Listen, man. I just want to tell y'all, this music industry ain't what it seems. I got people in this music industry right now that won't f me. And I was cool with them. They won't f me because of that. Because f with me and you won't f with that. He take it personal. He want to shut doors. So they don't want to have nothing to do with that, and I don't blame him. I blame that. Telling you, man. I had to talk to Dallon. I tell my brother what I was going through. My brother, I had to talk to Sean. Sean, Terry, the real people that's up under me know what they know I love. I'm fascinated with death. I'm ready for the next journey. When you go through what that put a through for the last 20 years, you get tired, bro. You just tired. You come, you grow hate. It's like a cancer. It's like, what type of is you? I want to leave this here in case I ever perish, man. You could look back at this, dog. You die before me, dog. How you think I'm gonna feel? You think I'm gonna laugh? Or you think I'm gonna cry? When you die, people supposed to cry about you, dog. This world gonna talk bad about you, brother. This world gonna exploit every bad thing. How you got every bad dollar? Your legacy is man. And you don't even go back and try to make it right, man. Cause that shit not in you. Y'all need to be worried about what's on you, not what's in you. That's the difference between everybody in y'all generation and my generation. That's the generations, period. You niggas that's built for money only worry about what's on you. Yeah, I've been through it. Sometimes I just want to get away from the world and go get me a great job paying. I ain't got no felonies, man. I could have been anything, man. My whole family in law enforcement. I could have been a CSI. I could have been anything, man. But you put me on a pedestal to where I could be a world failure. If I don't succeed in music, anything else in this world, you get publicly humiliated. Publicly humiliated. So I gotta sell dope. I gotta do what I gotta do to stay relevant for 20 years to make sure my son have, because I can't go get it. I gotta do this shit. I don't wanna do that shit. Nobody survived this long in that shit. I did, nigga. Not halfway either. Ask him. I step on for real. Ask him. That ain't shit to brag about. You know why I did that? To protect my family. I did that so the streets know if you touch this family, because I ain't have that protection growing up, dog. Ain't nobody, all I had was my brother Trigger and Foot. I ain't have no uncles that was known for this. My nephew uncle's known for this. Y'all play with them, you know what's coming with this. And that's why I did it. That's why when I left high school, I said, you know what? I'm gonna make sure no nigga play with my family no more, nigga. When I get older, I know not to touch my son. When I get older, I don't know not to play with my nephew. He's living fairy tale, all that 20 grand, get your brand man pent to the ceiling, man. It was 10. You know what's up with me, man. Yeah. It came from the count, you know what's up. You know how we rockin', man. We really live this shit. Y'all out here with all this fairy tale shit, easy kissing that. Y'all done got rich off a nigga ain't come back and throw a $1. Got rich off of me because the man hated me so much, he went and shared the light to y'all. Because I walked away from his plan. So he went and gave it to y'all. And y'all in return, y'all niggas won't even f me because y'all want to be so down with that. I don't f none of them. I don't got no respect for none of them, dog. All I tell them, when you see me, you got a problem with me, say it. We can shoot that shit. Don't do none of that sneaky shit. Don't send no f my way. Say it, man. shoot me in my face too, dog. Don't play with me, man. Shoot me in my face. Do not resuscitate, man. That's how I'm living. Send me my God, dog. Send me to my mama, my brother, man. Do not resuscitate. Y'all ain't living like that, dog. If y'all really living like that, man, all that y'all on the side of me, cause y'all know I'm real. Y'all know I'm real in everything y'all ever touched, everything y'all ever been around. Nigga, shoot me in my face, send your killer to me, but let me know what's on first so I can give you what you want, my nigga. I'm gonna be the one to give you what you want. You play with me, dog. I'm gonna f you who you is. And that's on my mama's soul. Be doing all this whole ass shit, man. I don't respect none of them, man. I got love for them because I understand they had to do what they had to do. All that. Man, y'all got rich off of me, man. Off my back, man. That nigga wasn't with y'all. I never shake your hand before that. Until after that situation with me. He came straight down and deals, putting on everything, man. Big gang, stop playing with me, man.
Now, Puffy, you made $70 million off of those young men and women, and you don't hardly see any of them today doing anything. I know you see Babs or Queen of the Ring and all of that, but all the rest of them, like, you didn't hear from them no more. You know, the brother say he had a disagreement with you, whatever it may be, and you basically burned that brother where he couldn't even do nothing in his own city. You heard what he said, that he was cool with Ross, he was cool with DJ Khaled before anybody knew him. He was shouting them out. And then when Puffy get with him, not nobody, can fool with him no more, because Puffy's the type that, well, hey, if you fool with him, then, I take offense to that, so I can't mess with you. First of all, that's childish. That is so childish. It's like, look, if I disagree with another brother or sister, whatever it may be, or we just don't work out in business, I'm not going to not talk to you because you're dealing with them. I'm like, hey, okay, well, that's the person you're dealing with. I don't have nothing to do with it. It just didn't work out for me and that person. That's it. There's no issue and no problem. But for this brother to say they didn't even make $200,000 off of the band themselves, this dude made $70 million. As you heard Freddie say, everybody else is passing him constantly in the area of making money. Then he want to come out here talking about I'm brother love and all this situation. But this was happening to many, 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 many artists on Bad Boy. Do you remember Mace? How Mace kept saying, hey, man, let me out my contract, man. I want to put out some music. I want to do some different things. And he said, well, you got to give me the money for it. You remember when 50, he had wanted to sign Mace, and he wanted to say, oh, well, you got to pay more money than the white people offering for his catalog. Like, really? Until Mace went up there and G-checked Puffy or live and say, hey, sign this, let me out my contract, man. Then he was so embarrassed, he had to let him out. So Puffy been having a history of doing that. And then these new people that don't know him, like, oh yeah, man, Puffy, listen to his music. I'm not saying Puffy put out bad music. Puffy put out good music. Man, this dude putting hit after hit after hit. But you can't do your people wrong on purpose, brother. Puffy, if you're listening, look at the situation you put that brother in, man. You got money right now. You could cut that brother some of that the band money you made. I that $70 million, man. You can't get that brother about $3 million right now. You can't just write him a $3 million check and say, hey, man, I appreciate it. Man, if they write all of them a $3 million check, you still coming out with the most. It don't hurt you to write that brother a check. That brother's in a situation. He say he been just trying to survive, man. Listen, it's a hard thing watching a brother break down like that. And because we know how we are as black men, right? And you put that man in a situation like that, bro. When he tried to even go get a job, everybody said, oh, man, Freddie, he got the recognition without any of the accolades, bruh. And you put him in that situation. Now, you should have gave your blessing to him, say, hey, okay, it don't work out, whatever, and let that dude go do his music. But what I would say to Fred, bro, look, you don't need no label, bro. Not today. You don't need a label today, brother. You can go to a studio today on your own. You can put out music on a YouTube, Spotify, was it YouTube Music, any of those places, CD, was it CD Baby, all them other places, y'all DistroKid. I'm not a music person. It's probably more of them out there. Y'all can put in the comment section. But Fred, the best thing you could do, bro, is get back in the studio, brother. It's too much money to be made online now, man. It's way too much, especially with this music. It's way too much. Man, go ahead, man. You can find somebody that's selling beats online, get the rights to it, get in the studio, because you ain't lost your talent. Because, I mean, you know how to rap. You just know how to rap. Drop you an EP, man. Like, start doing shows. And, man, let's get back out there, man. Forget Puffy. You don't need to sign no label. You don't have to sign to no label. Now, if he own your name, Freddie P, okay, change this to Fred or whatever. Fred P. As long as you change. Look at Snoop Dogg. At first, he was Snoop Doggy Dogg, and he went to Snoop Dogg. Why? Because Death Row had owned the rights to Snoop Doggy Dogg at the time. You don't stop, my brother, whatsoever. You don't let nothing take you out of here, because there's been too many people I've been seeing who feel they need to take themselves out of this world, man. I know things can be hard, man, but that's not the answer, bro. You got a son. And he still need a father. Even though he a man, he still need a father. Let me tell you something. As a grown man, there's times I pick up the phone and call my father because I need some advice from him. Me being a grown man at the uncle stage that I am now, I still call my father if I need some sort of advice on something. So your son still needs you, Fred, even though he's a grown man. So don't go out like that, brother. Don't go out like that. Your best revenge to Puffy is getting back in that studio and putting music out on your own. That's your best revenge to Puffy. It's a new generation now, man. I mean, you got other brothers that some of them probably don't even like Puffy like that, and probably even help you with the situation, right? But nah, brother, I don't like to see that. And Puffy, like I said, that's a special place in you, a special place for you, let me say, in hell for what you've done to black people, bro. Because you screwed a lot of black people, man. You screwed a lot of black people. And you didn't have to do that. You would have made more money if you wouldn't have screwed black people. One thing you don't do is mess up your legacy. You don't do that. And he screwed up his legacy. That's why he can't come out here like talking about, because somebody put him on Front Street on how he's done black people in the past, and he can't really argue it. He talking about, oh, it's just a business. It's not just a business, bro. You chose that with those people. You know, they coming from, beginnings. They're not business savvy. You don't take advantage of people. I can't stand somebody who take advantage of black people coming from the hood, man, because they don't know all the lingo. They don't know about the contracts. They just excited about getting their own. You know what I'm saying? Don't take advantage of that. You can make more money with them by doing them right than doing them wrong. Because he said you made 70 million. Man, you probably could have made 140 million, 200 million off of them if you'd done them right, because they would have gave you a bunch of albums. How you shoot yourself in the foot by not doing people right and paying people? That doesn't make sense to me. Can't stand that. There's so many black people that done other black people wrong, man. That just really burns me up. But yeah, Fred, man, like I said, don't go out like that, brother. Don't let Puffy, have you up here hating life. Nah, nope, don't do that. Your family still needs you, brother. You got to be here. But y'all let me know what you think, about Puffy, doing that brother wrong like that. Not just him, it was Sarah, was it Dylon, Babs, and what was the other brother name? The brother from Philly. I forgot his name. He was cold too. Rapping or whatever. And you had Chopper from Louisiana. I wonder what he had today. Now Chopper, he did some things after the band or whatever. He did. So can't say that, especially when he did that song about Chopper suit. That was funny. They was making a joke about the Chopper suit. But yeah, y'all let me know, man, what y'all think about that.